Hi, this is a quick tutorial to show you how we can import content from HubSpot to WordPress quite easily. If you've got a small blog or some small website you want to migrate with less than 10 pages, then maybe you can just do it manually. But if you have thousands or hundreds or thousands of pages, then a manual work would not be sufficient, and this actually can be done quite easily. So the first step we have to do is exporting the content from HubSpot. That I've already done, and you can see the file here. So I've exported a zip file from HubSpot export, and it will logs on all the posts. After that, the only thing we need to do is just to install a plugin for import and export. There are a few plugins, and there is one really advanced plugin called WP All Import. So I'm searching it in the plugin directory and immediately installing it. There is an advanced premium version and there is a free version. The free version is actually quite good and flexible, and it allows us options, and it's much easier than we think. However, there's a lot of options when we import. So basic import, and in this case this is just a blank empty website. As you can see, it's just the default theme and has no content at all. And if I go to posts, I see nothing, only this one post. The process will be going to all import and start new import. I'm going to upload a file because I already have the zip file. And now we need to start and think. Until now it was really easy. First of all, we need to decide if it's a new item or an existing item, right? So that's a big plus that we need to understand. If we're using an existing item, it will only update part of the content, but in this case there is nothing, so I'll just put it as new item. I can choose if it's a page or a post or a taxonomy or users. In this case it's post, so I'm going to use it as post. The difference between pages and posts is that posts have tags, categories, dates, and author. Immediately it shows me the fields, and if it looks kind of correct, the content, the status, if it's archived, featured image URL, tags, authors, etc. I'm continuing to the next step. It looks quite correct. And I need to drag and drop everything. So post title goes to post title, and the post SEO title I can just use the same one. Meta description to the excerpt, for example, that's a possibility. I'm looking for the post body, that's the most important one, that goes to the post body technically. Images, this one is required, the pro version, and currently I'm not going to use it. I just want to do a brief overview. Custom fields, I don't have any custom fields in this blog post, but then you can actually, no, you do need the pro version. Then taxonomies, that's quite important one. So let's go with tags. Specifically this post doesn't have a tag, but probably the rest should have. And categories, I'll go with something that similar or resembles a category. I don't see anything like that, so it will just take the default category. Oh, let's move here just a second. Featured image, head, status, okay. Yeah, so this is really, I can load this and save this as a template. I'll check out the other option. It could be draft, just to be on the safe side. Comments, I can choose if they're closed or open. Trackbacks, I can also choose the type of format. Should be standard, but if I want I can change it to a video or audio. And just for the sake, we're going to continue. The unique identifier, usually it would be the post ID or the post title. I'll give it auto detect post title and post URL, exactly. So that's a unique identifier because we can't have two pages with the same post title and the same post URL. Now I need to choose if to create a new post. Create a new post when record newly present on your file or not. If I should update all the data or just specific. So this is kind of important, but in this case there is no posts, so no data. You can actually update only part, like if you've migrated everything and you want to just update the images, this is possible with this plugin, which is really helpful. Some technical issues, how many recording, where should I stop? This is like more about server limitations, so I'm gonna disregard it for now, but for complexity reasons, sometimes you want to reduce the speed. It will take longer, but we'll have less chance to stop in the middle during the process. Okay, so it tells me 916 rows are going to be updated to 960 new posts, 5.6 megabytes. That's also important to understand if it's not too big. So it seems quite correct. It's the end. It's going to be split after 1000, so it's not going to be split. Confirm and run. Bam. So we're seeing the process. It goes quite fast actually. And it depends on your server speed, of course, and all the rest, but usually it does take a bit longer. Maybe this is a server that is a bit stronger and we did not import images. There is a possibility also to import images, but just for the simplicity for this basic tutorial, I don't want to import images. 95, and we are done. Complete. All 916 records were imported from HubSpot to WordPress, and we can check out the log, manual run, and I can download the log if I want to. And I can see if there are now 917 posts. All of them are on draft as requested, and if I go to the website, I still see only one, but all of them are actually existing. Let's see if I can see all the content correctly. All the images actually were also migrated. Let's see the tags, and their category was not set, so there is no category. But the tags were modified, and the date is the current date, so that's also something you should notice. If you want to use a different date, then you should import the dates also. So that was a quick tutorial. Hope this helps. Some people are afraid of import and exporting. It's not as hard as it seems. It could get messy, but always back up before you start. Thanks, my name is Moti from SEO Crew. See you next time.